Ki khubor ka Bethany TV ka umdi basnyam bat penjaslian. Rupa Premium Meghalaya. Pindon kam da ka Mahindra Power Roll India's #1 generator. Pinlat ka khuslai lahamiat nishai. Spare parts but service ru pinyo klem jing khuslai. ICFA University Meghalaya is now open for admissions for the academic year 2025. Explore our best courses and apply today. Fee concessions are available for domicile students of the state of Meghalaya.
Nadu usnam chiaja kandai spa prapway ka Bethany Society kaneri kila jingaram na ka benta ki brio ki beduna department but hadu benta meneru kidangya peteng menle kumjo na kalyang ka Bethany TV ngis ngaudan kam man penipat ba yekila jingaram ba ka nega society ka ai na ka benta ki PWDs ni ki people with disabilities kaniga program jongi karan arbenta ka way ka day ka bangi yo ban sakhi but banyakran halo ka shlam a Jinghikai ka Jyotis Road School kabadan ki kelas pulih hadu kelas 12 ke NIOS bat kiwe basa kawi ka bentapan kadai halo ka jing a Jinghikai pentibin ya ki ba duna department bakin la ban yeng hala ki jong kichan sngau haban pet ban share ru yakni program nang bakan lok jing mentoy kiwe pan.
My name is Narona and I am the secretary of Bethany Society since 2024. Before that, for almost 28 years, I was the executive director of Bethany Society. I joined the society in 1995, and so for the last 30 years, I have continued to work in the society. As models which can be replicated, we started Jyotis Road School, first for the blind and then for inclusive education. We started Roilang Livelihood Academy for skill development.
Kublay phi baro ngadai Larissa nong spung ngadai principal jong kani ka school. Dekani ka school jong ka Jyotis Road School ka bamut hakakhasi kadai ka tanlong jong ka Jinghikai. Dia kani ka school laseng ha ka senem syajar kandai spa kandai pulai kum ka school ka badai bai tang na ka benta ki khna ki bamyo i te hadin katapan ki bahe jongi ki bayo i jingai mo ki nong yalam jongi kum usa karmo badi misbat ha ki perkhat ba kin penyar no ya kani ka school da ka ba ai lad ki wei ki khna ru ki bam dei ki ba biang ki bala ban yo iru te house nem arhajar nriu kani ka school jingi kala long ka baki khot ka inclusive school ka inclusive school ka bamut ba baro ki khna ki la ban ya pule lang ki badon ka jing duna ki bam don ka jing duna ki bawan na ka ying ka sem ka baduk ki bawan na ki bala ban pule hado 6% dot ki bala tang khandai 4% kumud ki bawan na ka niam ka ba pher ka culture ka ba pher kumud ki pule lang ha ka ju ka kelas don ka jing pen ya pher. Hakabaya day ba kinong hikai pat ngidon kumba life hun riungut kinong hikai na kini life hun riungut ngidon arphongut ki bala train haki special education but ki way pat ki day ki pat train haki liang haki mainstream education ba mo ki pass ko to ka general B.Ed jungki tang baban hikai kini ki khna amdon kame ban dep ka special B.Ed kadai tang bakin expose ki kumdo bakin tip ka Rukom ka badai kumdo ban hikai ki ba ong phareng ka right strategies tang kata kimda don kame bandai ki special educators le ki special train.
Good morning, darling. What is your name?
hang ni ha early education class mo ba ki ki khot ka de ka nursery tamba mi on early education class mo ni don hang ni Miss Joyce but kini ki khana
Ni lemma ni don ni Miss Joyce ibri class teacher jam ni ka class early education. Te Miss Joyce kla matai kini at chapak ni ki khana ma ki ba kuliah ni class ka jam pe.
Ni don hang ni na do license hadun rusnem te ya mata usnem ni don khalai ngon ki don ki disable ki don ki non disable ro te ya include lang hang ni and ka Rukom hikai ki jong ya hang ni class ka long ba ni shim ka we ka plan ni kop up lang ya baro ki khana khanang kum ki VI ki cited ki bayoi nata ki don ki khana with ASD ti ki ID te baro ni plan ka we ka lesson plan ka bangi la ba ki khana ki ngau thu be hak we ka Rukom
ngidon kum ka physiotherapy ngidon kum ka counseling ngidon ru ka early intervention ka bang yatre lang early intervention kamut ki peng do zero na do ikhlung ibadang shukha do license tendala kla long school pan kitu ki badon ha ka early intervention ki sapha kin singi ngi sape mo kata ka de ka Rukom long ka ni ka school jungi
same word here. No, so this is boy, but find this word, not you. Find this word. No, good. Find bus. Find bus here. So I'm Soni Gill, and I've been working as a special educator now in Shillong for I think almost 35 years. At present here in Bethany Society, my main role is early intervention and looking after community-based programs in various field areas. In the early intervention center, what happens is that parents bring their young children who they feel are not developing like other kids, or who some doctor has said go and meet a special educator or get some tests done and all this, okay? And then after that, depending on what the child's problems are, then we do very detailed assessments. And for that, we have here in this team, we have 3 people who have all done psychology. Myself and you met Viveka with the young kids. Hiba also, she's also a clinical psychologist. So we can even do IQ tests and developmental tests for autism, tests for attention deficit disorders, so that then we can know for sure exactly the extent and how much. Then we design a program and then the children come either for individual sessions or for group sessions.
Okay. 1, 2. Nga kerteng I Viveka Pingro, but nga trehang ni kum I psychologist hanya po early intervention center kan. Te bonsin ni jule session Kham bon yaki khna ki badon neurodiversity ta nga should provide ikanika ni khot ka pivotal response treatment ma ni should khot ka PRT in short, and nikini ki sessions we usually do it through play. Every Saturday we done kane just from 10:30 to 12:30 ne one tikanika PRT session pada bangi done every week ni should pelong betang about 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Reason we focus on early intervention is largely we know that now neuroscientific research has shown that in the first 5 years of life, the growth of the brain as well as the development of the brain, both structure, size, everything, including all the networks that happen, it is the fastest in our life at that time. Never again will it be so fast. So if we get this window of opportunity here, this is the time that you can mold their brains the fastest. For example, if you do physiotherapy with a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, maybe the child will become a walker. But if you do it with a 14-year-old, the only thing that you're going to do is prevent deformities and make the quality of that person's life better, even later stages. But here, developmentally, you can set them, give them like it's called first start, a push so that they develop maximally. So that's why it's so crucial. Also, like other people saying that child, oh, she's mad, she's bad. They say very often. Sometimes they even say Chitenkle and very, very hurtful terms to parents. So we must learn to, like as a society, to say that the earlier we see children having a problem, the more we have to understand that we cannot stigmatize them. And they need help. And parents need the most support and help. In fact, now as I've worked for so many years, I've begun realizing that very often in early intervention, you do a lot of work with the child, but sometimes you're doing even more work with the parents, and once you are able to put the parent in a comfortable situation, then half your battle is won. And then, so it's much easier. And everyone is happier, so that's so important.
Ki khana school jungi ngim don kata ka fee structure ba khot kum balong ki school ba hapsiu kata ki khana jungi ki don ki bangi khot ka contributions ki kumut phinda yo compare but ki school kam de ka jing siu te but ini khandiat ibangi la boru kam de ka jing pan bori ki ki khpa ka shong kan haki ki la ne kim la ro ken te kumut ban panyaj pat kaliang ka ba de but kinong hikai ka jing siu ki ka ni ka di ka challenge tang ba ngilai persyang hikat bala bayai ta kadau manau snem ni jupen long kanika ke jingya wan lang hang nia school jungi ka bangi khot ka festival of inclusion ka bangi ka lumlo di ki school bar khot bekin ya tip ka school jungi ka le ayu ka jingya kendo lang ha pedeng kinong hikai pedeng ki khana school bar ka dai rukum kenja fundraising ki namar dai tang na ka neba ngila ban ya rap ikinong hikai habon kiliang ya jinon kam jengki baru ngimla hiruban len ba ngibon paru saki kimiki kpa ki bas bon kinong le abha ki beriu ki badon kamensim habangi pentip habangi karene ki iye ka kam bangi le abki khana mo tengi ki don ki bayar bar ka sarkaru ka layar hengi kum na ka social welfare na ka education department namar riungut nyungut kinong hikai jungi kasiyo ka SSA bad yekini ki ar phongut ki special educators ru ka yarap ka social welfare te kamut ngim la ban len kenya ka jingi rap ka sarkar ka persyang ni ban le
teng jong ade pediatric lalu teng ade physiotherapist teng adon hang ni la jong palat khat saus nam te kawai mengalih hang ni de buat ngashim ki classes ru de ki for higher classes te ko joko por ngashim therapy ru ki kena like kinu ki badan kami ka iyo like ni like badan like physical problem ai kum to dan ki badan kini sensory issues ai kum to so if you ask me how many, so it's like anyone who needs therapy like we take them so kum ta hi ting don ki kena amri tang na school ki ban ki kena na baru oh bun sin ki mi kpa like ki one bed chakmate mentalang kamde syukum kapol min shwa ki buri ki khon like like ki so kalong kum tabu kum to baki ong ba kadi ka jingpang bala la sempat uble ne like ki le rani ki neighbors jong ki baki ong ba maybe phila le ka ikenu ka kam ka ba like tam ma baki khon menta ki safai kum ta ndai menta ngalap ba ki mi kpa like ki long very open te like ki ibaki khon jong ki don some problem ki la one bed changi long ni pet se kalong kum tam tai ki khon dei phila ne baniram so like it's like itna ti ki mi panta so ki wan kili jing kili be ki inquire be ngi like la ti don ki scheme na bantai ki khon ek ni to like
te hang ni school jungi ni pek benia ru ha ka badai ber ki khana mdei tang ya ka pule dang le tang ya ka kot ni pek ru bakin he ken san ha ka liang ka jingmut ka jing perkhat ha ka liang ki skills ni focus bahaya kata ni pen trai kam bahaya ka UDL kabade ka universal design for learning kaba ai lad ki khana jungi ki choices ku bong phareng mo bakin jet kat bakimon bakin le kat bakimon hakim lang salang jungi ngi yo bon ki nikilat ki bangin jet kat ba ha ka education nim yo te kani ka UDL ka bangi ni ai hang ni ngi penya hang ni ka ai ka lat ka lenti ki khana
Krisibun nak keteng jonga di hilter kong pai. Sang yang mang ala ka Banong me astronom ma biang me. When I reach age come to South Nam, ma dan di thut ai you nyang puset kyang ma. Dan ngala poi no ni school wen. Jam ta kin music hanga kala arung na du pernah rit. Limba ka jeng ai jeng image patha jeng. Ta na du mensra ngastunat ka music. Dan to ngala pendap class till 12 hani. And then ngala cepo advance nya pendap ka BA. Pan compete ki competitions apo kedi ka inter school competition ai po advance ai. The ni don ru ki choir members jong school you don around 16 you can choir members and ki band members ni don ru nyongun kinong itam ngala di ru ngadon hi personal band jonga light after dark te bakatu ru nga itam ni ong hi ka music kadi ko wi ka ba ki khna bar ngathrai baro hi ki ba sutna ji music ma te ngaru masindrung ha class khna hapor ba ki wish ru ngala ong good morning kamud last two ba kasur ki khna bilong so excited kita hala yang good morning kita hala kan en kai ka banga snotnar ka bangaru nga masindrung class nga snodon kata komensiam an ong as a music teacher school hamnang hi ma hamnang drums bass guitar keyboard ting hap nomor bahi kai mo ting hamnang ngila amin nga tem le baro all type ni tem le okay ready
ngi sngap benia ngi pek benia bhasha phangka mental health jung khna mo man ta ki por le ta kadaw ngi don I counselor I bas sngap ki khna ta kadaw phinde I yang ni ki khna I berit ru ki wan ya thu ngi ban ni persang ban sngap namar balada u khna u susi upang la ni uthan ngam thrai unla ban puli kot ba ta ko ni focus bhaya ki ni ken bangi penti kana be bu khna u de ban long bakmen bat u banut ban keren ya ka hok la jong ni aya ki kita ka platform but school jingi ngi don ru kan ka children's parliament bangiong
mentangin roh hani hapo class 10 kidon ya ke civics mata ke subject civics ban ngin ya sign language interpreter ro namar ngidon ki khna bada HI hearing impairment yang si sign language interpreter ro be interpret dia ka subject mo ini roh hani hapo class 12 imisaika idang shim yaka English matangi don hapo class 11 imis hangni mata ishim political science ni iru I sign language interpreter ibadi khna school ki yala jo but in yarap yakini ki be pat ki khna ki bangga sngom
ni focus ru baki khna jungi kidai ban learn ya ka concept the day ban pandap ya ka syllabus ta ka daw hang ni school jungi nim judon exam ki khna na do class arit hadu class 8 ni nget ba ndai tang ka exam ka bangin ong ba oh khna ustad la do yo khandai pho prapo la ni sis pa person ni nget ba u khna ustad hala ijong start
My name is Sanju Rai. I'm a computer instructor.
And you've been teaching here for how long?
14 years. It's going to be. All the disabilities are here. There are 25 students. And in this class, you'll find out the multiple disabilities. VI, HI. They are writing about the Lisa's alarm clock. It's a story and they have to type exactly whatever is written there with punctuation mark.
So Miss, as we can see that some of the students are using the headphones and all.
Yeah. There are 2 VIA students in class 4. So they are using the screen reader software, NVDA, non-visual desktop access. So they have to use the headphone. So whatever they will type, they can hear it. Type. Ila, type. She's very smart. Exclamation mark, apostrophe, full stop. They have to put all the fulfill.
Ka goal ka day yabar khoj ki khana ka day ka ju phi disable na phim don disable rumo ka goal ka day ka ju ba kin kin yeng hala ki jong ki kijat kin kamai hi ba kin day ban sngap kin day ban krong nang no kata ka day ka goal te ban poi sa kata ka goal pat don ki ba kham poi kloi don ki ba kham poi selem ken henry ni ai la de ki ba ka lar ka ti ba kin poi sa kata ka goal kalong hagi banta ki ba pher don ki ba poi kloi don ki ba poi suki tam bam le ha ba khadu ki ni ban job ya kata ka goal ki pen langoi ngi ba ki khana ki don sha ka sap ka phong ki bam da bit palat ha ki jing puli ki nang ban ro ki nang ban tem ki nang ban roi ni ngi don sha ka jing kermet la da phi kulut ne phim yo I ne phim don kti ne phim don kejat ne henry ka ni ka lat ka linti ka bangi pen I ki khana ka bangi burom ya ka talen ka ba ki don ne ka kipen lengo shisha ngi bar ka pen kemen shisha ken bun ne ki khana ku ba ar phongut e la da phi ong ki la don shi ki company ba pher shi ki state mde hang ni hari jungi don ru hang ni hari jungi re bun hi shabar but ka pa pen lengo ngi ba kini ki khana jungi em mde ba ki shudon ki kardan ki barit ki baria ki yo akam ki da bat ka kardan ka ba he ki de ki HR executive ki de ki kanja HR ki ba pe ki recruitment recruitment executive ki de ki leadership ba don wi khuna juni lele uyo employment of the year na ka government jong ka India u Cornelius mo tingi kemen ba ke but ngin da le ka ba supan kemen e ngi kino hikai ka long ba phia bit khana ngin dai kanu kyong ngi biang mis phia biang ka jing siu khana kyong ngi biang mis ngi kham yo sausha mis ban ya phio mo phia po school te teng hak jing long no hikai mo nang ngidang mut be de ki khana ngira ki jing bam ban lek pek ban le ay ki ti ma ki onkala ngi onkala have I know phik tu ki jing bam phila ya mo ki ong sim no mis sim tang di ban penthet mangi ya pi te ko mot bangi I ba ki bit ki biang ki nong ki long ki nong ya lam ki don la ka ying ka sem don na pleng jong ki kela ya tho ke don na ki khon ki kti ki batre ha ki bang ki batre ha ki ni ki company ba pher ka ni ka di ki jing kermen
Ni don ke ni ka ki class and iOS ya ka class 10 ba ka class 12 hani matangi iba ki don ki kini ki khana class 10 but imis hangni ida shim ya ka home science te kini ki khana ki mon school full time ki wana do khatwe biji hadu khat architect so after that pat ki la ban net shaki kam ki jong ki ken most of them ki don ki brit tre te ki la ban net shaki bijing tre ki jong ki ken
school jungiru ngi pen promote bhaya ka ni ka digital literacy phindale cheki class phini I ba ki khana jungi ki pendon kam laptop ki pendon kam phone tang na ka banta ba kin nang kin tip kham tam ki concert ya ki concept ba kin so tho tingi sha ba kin pendon kam te baro khoj hi ki khana ki bom yo I ni school jungi ki la don la ki jong ki device na pedeng jungi ki don ki laptop na pedeng jungi ki don ki ni ki phones balai na marba akan ki kot braille mo ki jinjare ki khana jungi te bat ru ban pren ni ki ka de ko barem te da ka jing don jungi ni ki devices pat ki khana ki la download li ki kot jungi bar khoj ha ki ni ki devices jungi te ko mut ki la ban pendon kam ken ki tere kam ki tho ki puli ki kot la download hang ni ban tho exam ru ki pendon kam de ki ni
I am SB there. I'm a senior coordinator here with Bethany Society and I look after inclusive education. I'm in charge of the community-based inclusive development course, which is a 6-month course, and also ICT. So here in the Braille Press actually we do our translations for all the print material into Braille. So I'm just writing, we welcome Bethany TV to this called the Technovision Center. No? Now I want to translate this, get it done in Braille. So I just put the command. Now you see automatically it's translated into Braille. Yeah. So whatever was written in print, it is now being embossed into Braille. Okay. And this is the finished product what we get. Yeah? You turn it around. Okay. So it's like, we welcome, okay, Bethany TV to the Technovision Center. Okay, then is the date, okay, today's date, okay, 17/05/2025. So whatever I had written in print, it's come out in Braille.
Hakapor bingi join han ka school ringkat ba isa shubu. Tingi la pendep bikani ka course ka jongi ha ya ka B.Ed ka jongi shate shop Montfort. Ka course hat kapor ka dai arts nem. Tingi la pendep bikini ki course ki jongi kan nam ta ka Braille, nanta ki teleframe, ki abacus, ki nibaro kan. Ti mantangi la ban itu bet kan kini ki dak habangi type bi ki kot ki jongi. Kani banga pen i manta ka dai ka interpoint slit. Okay, but uni uday stylus. Kung bangi ni por bangi dangret ni late school ni learn shwa ban puli ki ABC day. Te kum chu ki kana ki bam imatro ki learn shwa ban puli ki ABC hadin pat ni sahikai ki ban tho. Mo te ban tho ya ka Braille ni kani de ka slate ni insert ikani ka paper hapo kumne. And when we write ni tho na po right to left. Mo right to left amat pen EP number ba ngin the play pan ni sapudi yaka from left to right.
Cuba kena lagi bakal lagi kuno.
Ngam pen EP mo ngala tho bakla khana hne aso pen EP ko mangirap mo. De hapor bang tho mantan de ngatho from right to left then nga play mantai kane bet kini ki dots ki wan komni pi ki de ki erase dots. De habang puli pat iki ngan puli from left to right. Kini ki de ki alphabets mo the English alphabets A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Kumane ba pikli yang ande ba pi on da baklang ni kumno. De hangni ngi surap be kumne ke bet. Super. Tangkap to. Don't you style si ikna class to hi.
Okay, this is the Cranmer abacus. There are two types of abacus. One is called the Suraban, which is Japanese. This is Cranmer, this is Chinese. So the looks of the abacus is something like this. In this position, it is called abacus clear position. When I want to start writing, I take from the lower abacus one bead up, place it at bar. This is 1. I pick up another. This is 2, 3, 4. Now to write 5, what do? I go to the upper abacus because I told you the value of this bead is 5. But as soon as I bring this down, there is a rule that says lower abacus everything should be cleared. I have written 5. So we have what we call the Taylor mathematical device, and to this we use what is called types. One has got a plain end, it's called the linear end. The other is called the notched end. It has like two dot-like protrusions. So where you have 3, it's plus. The next one minus. So basically you need just this to do the sums here. Once you learn these two fundamental lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 90 plus minus into divide decimal and equal to. When you know these two fundamental lines, you can do any sum here.
Ki jubon ba ki breu ki bawan bat ki no hikai na ki school ba Pher haba ki one visit hang ni school jungi ki ju kelingi kum no kabala ban long mo ba bar khoi ki khana ki ba don jingduna katarum dei tang kawe ki jingduna don ubomyo I don ubomyo so don ubar duna ha ka bor jingbut jing perkhat kum no mis piala bat ki tu ki breu bat ki we de ki khana ki ba biang na dong shadong ngathare ka ba pen biang ka ba pen la yang em ka UDL framework ka ba ngi bot ka ba don lai benta ka UDL framework ka bangi khot ka ten pharang ki multiple means of engagement, multiple means of representation, multiple means of action and expression. Karkom exam jungi rungi aibon ki lat kelti don ki khana shubo ladangi ongmo batai shaphang kadur kadar jongkari India jungi udon ukhana ula ban batai utho chpang kadur kadar don podu khna nang bantho andre ladangi keren ladangi keli kipat unang thik don podu khna ban keren danang andre ban draw thik sha north west India don ka Pakistan sha north west jo ke India don ka China unang thik ban batai te komud yakani ka ju ka jingkeli don u khna u shu batai u khna u draw u don u khna u tho ka ju ka mak snyai ngi don hang ni menta kumba saus pa khan reungut ki khna ka ba ngi shimlang ki khna ki bapuli ha ka no iOS kumut ka open school ka OBE ka badi ka open basic education ka ba ngi ai ka jing yarab jungi ki khna ki ba na do class 3 hado class 10 ka bangi khot OBE kani ka OBE program kani ka program ka bangi ding shuyo ka jing approve na ka sarkar min himsnem mangila ban shim ya kani ka program kani ka banta jong ka open school kini ka don lai level ka level A level B level C ya kani ka program ni ai la di ki khna ki ba kitu ki bala pep school ki bam ke bala feel shi ka weka school shi kinong kendong ki ba masi ki ba parar mo kani ka program ka pediang gen ki la ban wan enroll ban penrum kerteng ya la diang ni ki la ban puli kot shala ki shnong da jong tang ba hang ni hapo school jungiru ki don kumba nyu phun riungut kini ki khna jong obi
the open basic education program kadi ka program kalong kum katanat jongka NIOS ke NIOS kaba shim ye ki khna ki bala pass class 8 sheneng henry ha ka open basic education program de ni shim ye ki khna nadu ka elementary level ni don ka level A kaba equivalent to class 3 level B equivalent to class 5 but ka level C equivalent to class 8 ti shisian ba ukhna ula dep yakane ka level C ula le class 10 pat ling baka NIOS ti kani ka program jungi ka baning kong ka target groups jongka kadai na ka banta ki drop out children ki khna ki bala eno ki bala shongyeng ki khna ki ba trai bakta ki wan shakane ka open basic education kumju ru na ka banta ki khna ki badon ya ka jingduna ha ka khotmet ka jongki we talk about different part of speech. The first part of speech is a noun. Is a noun. What is a noun? Noun are naming words. See everyone say out loud. Nouns are naming words.
Tekani kadi ko bang akwa ban yai ban ba hang ni school ngidi ban continue ban le ban yai pedeng ya kadi kom le jungi ban ailad ye ki khana jungi ban kiu na kawai ka class da ka jing phu mut pho mat banong ba nga la mdei bangam la mo te kata kadi bangano humlei shibu